What's going on, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, we're going to talk a little more about the AI bubble, the AI boom, because everything is freaking exploding when it comes to the AI industry now. So we're going to talk a little further about all of this and what projects are on my radar and all that sort of thing. So without any further ado, let's actually get straight to the point. One of the main things that is being the catalyst event for AI to keep pumping over this current week and over the previous week, for that matter, is this NVIDIA conference. This is going to be between the 17th and the 21st of March, so it's happening right after this weekend, and it's gonna be all about AI. You guys know that NVIDIA is the first provider of GPUs. GPUs are connected to the AI. NVIDIA is making the AI sector boom. And you can see for yourself that the NVIDIA stock is one of the best performing stocks in the stock market. This is actually quite big. This conference is probably gonna keep pushing the prices of AI projects. So this is very good news for all of us that invest in crypto. Now, I don't know specifically all the things that are gonna talk about in this conference. I honestly don't care so much. As you guys know, I'm here to invest in crypto and make money through crypto. So if this helps me and my community in this mission, all for the better. I want to actually talk about some of the projects that are under my radar right now. The first one, of course, I need to mention Aite Tech once again, because am I telling you to buy Aite Tech now? No, I'm not, because I am 20x. Me and my private community, we are 20x. I've talked in detail about this in the live stream that I've had the other day, so definitely check it out. It's called Solidus Aite Tech is exploding or something like that. I sent a buy alert on this day, on the 1st of January. The price was 0.15. Now the price is approaching 30 cents. This is absolutely insane. Are we going to keep pumping? I do think that we're actually going to have another leg up for this project during this week because of all the hype that is surrounding the industry. But regardless, I do think that we are early. I mean, I don't want you to just pump our backs, but at the end of the day, the market cap of Aite Tech is only 127 million. This has the potential to go into billions and billions in market cap. It's only listed on just some exchanges. The only Tier 1, I mean, can you call HTX a Tier 1 exchange? Not really. We're even missing KuCoin and Bybit. So imagine when Binance and Coinbase come. This is still so freaking early, and I wouldn't be surprised if the project gets another 50x from here. I honestly wouldn't be surprised at all. I've talked about Solidus Aite Tech in the live stream the other day and in another dedicated video extensively. You guys just need to know that it's a multifaceted AI project that covers very different areas, going from the creation of the biggest data center in Europe, an AI as a service platform, a docs team, one of the best teams in AI, certification by Certic, and a launchpad that gives you access to private and seed sales. It allows you to get into these pre-sales before the actual IDO, before the public sale. So you can actually get in at a lower price than the public sales investor. And of course, before the masses get in after the exchange listings. So this is actually a big deal. I'm not going to overshield this project. If you guys are interested in knowing more about all Solidus Aite Tech, definitely check out the videos that I've done already. Things that are definitely under my radar are GPU projects. GPU, AI, this is all very, very interconnected. Of course, the fields are completely interrelated. One of the main projects in this field, as you guys know, is Render AI. This is, however, quite an old project. It's already gone through a bull run, but it's touching the all-time high again. Do I recommend you guys buy this? 4 billion in market cap. So if you were not an early investor, if you didn't buy the very dip in the market, which, by the way, you would be at 10x, so congrats to you if you've done so, I don't think it's a good investment right now. I can make a similar argument for BitTensor Tau and other big AI projects. These projects are already in the billions. My channel is more towards finding these low cap, higher risk gems that are potentially going to give you higher rewards, like Solidus Aite Tech was when I discovered it when it was very, very small in market cap. When I found Solidus Aite Tech, it was only 5 million in market cap. Now it's 120 million. It actually entered the mid cap territory, but it was a very small cap. So that's what I encourage you guys if you're looking to make these crazy returns in crypto. And my private group is the place to be. So I'm going to talk about it at the end of this video if you guys are interested in joining. One of the main projects, at least under my radar, that comes to GPU computing that could compete with something like Render, however, at a much smaller market cap, is NetTensor. Now, you already can tell that the name is very catchy. It obviously copies Tau, BitTensor. The market cap is only 29 million at the very moment of me making this video. You know, there's been a lot of FUD. I still want to touch this project because I do think that this FUD could be completely unnecessary. It's been FUDed by one YouTuber, which I won't mention. If you guys are interested in checking that, I'm sure that you're gonna find it anyway, who claimed that the audit contract is essentially fake and the certification is auto-generated or completely fake. I haven't really followed, to be honest. Do I really care about this? Honestly, no. I'm not gonna comment too much on that. Of course, do your own research. This is a very high risk investment regardless. If you wanna listen to the FUD and avoid this project, by all means do that. Or maybe you wanna take advantage of that FUD to actually secure a lower entry. If you missed it when it was here and then, you know, it went here and you were like, oh fuck, I missed it. And then guess what? You have a 50% correction for the top, so it might actually be a good buying zone. But of course, this is not financial advice. And if you guys dig it, perhaps consider making an entry. At this market cap, at very big volume to market cap ratio, of course, caused by the FUD and a lot of people dumping, it's only 100 million tokens when it comes to the total and max supply. This project is actually so freaking big because it's also developing its own blockchain called NetTensor that combines the BitTensor API with Polygon technology. I'm not super familiar with what they're trying to build, but anyway, let's regress on that. It's part of the NVIDIA Inception program, and this, you can't make it up, you can't FUD it because it's facts. You can actually check out resources from NVIDIA. I was actually able to find it. It's part of Google Cloud for Startups. This is not like the biggest of a deal, but definitely something to keep in mind. It's only available on Uniswap and XT.com, which definitely signals to you that you're very early. However, there are red flags. Other than the FUD, there's a buy and sell tax of 5%. You can get away with not paying the taxes by using the non-KYC exchange XT.com. However, it's quite a crappy exchange, to be completely frank with you, and the price difference is actually quite big. So I would still rather buy on Uniswap and pay the 5% tax than buying on XT.com because the price seems to be extremely skewed. Anyway, going through all the things that it covers, it's an AI infrastructure that encompasses hardware, software, and networking elements to empower industry to effectively develop, deploy AI in a decentralized way. This sounds all very promising, right? It's a whole AI infrastructure. As I said before, they're aiming to develop their own blockchain. There's a big emphasis in privacy. And yeah, of course, the team is not dogs as you guys were imagining. Does it mean that this is not going to pump? No, far from it. Does it mean that this has rugging potential, especially considering the FUD? Yes, so make sure that even if you invest, don't put more money than you can afford to lose because this is a very high risk investment. So don't come to me and be like, oh, Cypriel, thank you. I followed your non-financial advice and I bought 20% of my portfolio with this. I would definitely not approve of that. So out of the main products that I can see right here, there's NetGPU, that is for GPU computing. So similar to, let's say, a project like Render, and the cloud to run AI apps. Then we have NetCloud for VPS, RDP, and domains. NetTensor itself, the app chain product integrated with all these things, and BitTensor itself. And I think that is also where they're going to build their own blockchain. The social media presence is not massive, so you're probably very early on this project if you're buying, as I was saying before. 6.3K followers only. I'm actually surprised that it has this big of a market cap with, I mean, 30 million is not the biggest market cap in the world, but still, it's still in the low cap territory, but not in the nano cap below 10 million or, you know, below 1 million for that matter. And if you guys want to learn more about the FUD here, they actually made a post. I'll leave you to be the ultimate judge. Now, if you didn't want to go as low risk as investing into Render, but not as high risk as investing in NetTensor, a good compromise could be Colori AI. I do believe that this is going to keep pumping for that matter, but it's already at a much bigger market cap. It's 3 times as big as NetTensor. Now, it's listed on more exchanges, which is probably better because you can actually buy it on Maxi and avoid any buy and sell taxes. It's a very good GPU project. I was actually holding this and I sold it for a bit of a profit. Distributed supercomputer. This is about GPU renting for AI training, mining, and even movie rendering. There's a lot of things that this project is covering. It's an actual layer 1. It's not sitting on any other chain. This has got its own chain. It's super fast. There's almost 20,000 video cards out there, 4,000 machines. Of course, another thing that you need to consider is the team is not doxed, even in this case. So it's a very high risk project. It's not as high risk as something like NatTensor, but I will still put it into the high risk category. But NatTensor will probably be very high risk degen category. This would be high risk. And then something like Render AI would be into the low risk category of AI crypto or GPU. I want to put them under the same umbrella, but of course I'm fully aware that GPU and AI are different things, but they work combined with each other, and the narrative could even be considered as only one because they kind of seem to move together. When we have a big leg up AI, we also have a big leg up rendering. Okay, moving on. What else is under my radar? This project that I've actually talked about yesterday. If you have watched my video, I'm gonna touch it very, very briefly just in case you haven't watched that video. But if you haven't, what the hell are you doing with your life? Definitely check it out because this is actually an emergency. You need to check this AI project sooner than later. If there's anything urgent about my videos, is actually the videos about AI this week, because you want to join the bubble and ride the wave before the AI bubble wears off. Octavia, what is Octavia? And by the way, I was predicting to be a good entry, and guess what? It's already pumped from the moment that I made the video. So of course, I hope that you saw it, and perhaps you bought a bag. I don't know. Of course, again, it's not financial advice, just telling you what I think about it. It's of course another project missing the big exchange listings. It's a project that launched very recently and already wore off from the initial pump. You already had a tiny correction. It's 16 million in market cap at the moment of me shooting this video. I think it was 14 or 15 when I posted the video yesterday. It's an AI personal assistant. It's a very genius product, it's a very genius product marketed extremely well. This is a personal assistant that is gonna enable This is a personal assistant that is gonna do research for you. It's even able to set a limit and buy orders or sell orders, or to move your crypto around your wallets just by putting inputs. It learns by doing. So with all the comments that you send to Octavia, Octavia is actually gonna be tailored for your needs, and she's gonna learn from your behaviors and your day-to-day tasks. Very bullish things. You can share this on Twitter. You can automate a variety of other different tasks, even have her do research for you. So that is very good things. And it also can be used as part of a community. So you can enable Octavia to enter your Discord group or your Telegram chats and moderate it. You can ban certain keywords or ban some sort of behaviors. So very good stuff. You can securely connect it to your wallet. And it also claims to be the first on-chain AI, which is a very bold claim if you ask me. And also don't sleep on the partnerships of this project. There's ChainGPT, there's Solidus Aite Tech, OpenFabric AI, and DexCheck, DCK, another project that's done extremely well. So this project checks a lot of boxes for me. Unfortunately, I've mentioned it that the vesting is not ideal. It has around a 20x dilution from this very moment onto the forecasted peak of the bull run in, let's say, Q4 2025. So the dilution is not something that you should sleep on. But if you want to treat this as a short-term invest, and I think that most of these projects that I'm talking about today should be considered as a short-term hold, a swing trade, or however you want to put it, other than Solidus AI Tech. Solidus to me is a very clear long-term hold. But all these projects could be very good swing trades if you guys want to time the entry and the exit perfectly. Of course, you don't want to get wrecked with something like Octavia because it's going to have a 20x dilution, but you can perhaps make a lot of money in the short term. Hey, it's breaking out of this triangle. If I'm seeing the close right here, I think we're going to go to new all-time highs, and it seems like it's about to do that shortly. And with this level of market cap, to me, pretty much a no-brainer. Now, the last project that I want to bring to your radar is OpenFabric AI, OFN. This is a project that just keeps on going from the very first ramp up that we had at mid-February. It just keeps pumping to achieving new all-time highs. I think that this is still going to continue for the foreseeable future until the AI bubble wears off a little. It's listed on KuCoin, Maxi, Big Get, and PancakeSwap and Uniswap when it comes to decentralized exchanges. So pretty much you can tell that all of these projects are at a very early stage with just this exchange listing, 2 or 3 centralized exchanges that are nowhere near the tier 1 exchanges of Binance and Coinbase. So perhaps could be an actual very good buying zone. zone. The market cap is 43 million, so compared to other AI projects that already have pumped a lot, like AGI, Delysium, what is that? Almost 400 million? You probably don't want to enter Delysium right now, but OpenFabric AI is much smaller. And again, full disclosure, at the time of me making this video, I actually don't hold any. So there you go. I'm being completely transparent and I'm not bullshitting you guys. This project has an actual application store in which you can buy all the applications developed by it. And the token has a clear utility because you can use this to purchase all the products, all the suite of products that this project offers. There is a trading bot, there is a voice generator for AI, a bit freaky. There's a deep fake creation, face recognition, a text to image tool, a deck generator, a prompt generator. The partners of this project are nothing to sleep on. Again, ZK Sync, Octavia, DexCheck, and Solidus AI Tech. Solidus is partnered with all the best emerging AI projects out there. So this should definitely make you bullish on the future of this AI project, at least in my opinion. So should you sleep on this entry? I don't think so. At 43 million, I think that this is gonna go up at least until the end of the week. So if you're looking for a short-term trade, even if it's sitting almost at all-time high, I think that this is gonna go at least to around 60-70 million very, very shortly when it comes to the market cap. Okay, I think that I'm gonna conclude this video here. That was a lot of information to digest, so if you have any doubts, definitely feel free to reach out to me. But of course, I'm going to remind you that the best place to connect with me is my private group. If you're looking to make those multiple 100x's, and by the way, it's not just my buy and sell signals, it's literally the best community in crypto right now. You're going to get a lot of alpha on a daily basis. All the benefits are listed right here. And just a reminder that if you had been in my private community, you would have been at 20x already when it comes to AI tech and the very moment of me shooting this video. I told you guys, I'm helping my members create generational wealth, and I can definitely say that we're onto the right path. So I hope to see you there and help you out with your crypto investing journey. And until then, take care for now.